Yo, yo, and hey, yo. What up, guys? What it do, and how are you doing? And welcome back again to another reaction video. Mighty Sun here at your service. Okay, so there is going to be a new movie that's going to be coming out this year, and this is coming from DC Studios. And honestly, I didn't think that it was going to happen, and which I have heard about this for quite a while. So now it's becoming as official, and I'm talking about Clayface, one of the most terrifying and of the most scariest villain that ever existed, that is in of the Batman Rogue Gallery. What you have is a meta villain that is made of clay, and we're talking about of a living clay that could just take any shape or form and disguise it as any person as he chooses. And of course, is that the original Clayface was none other than Basso Carlo that existed in the Detective Comics, and that was basically that translated to the Batman Cape Crusader. That's of the first season that's on Prime Video. So now that this movie is going to be focused on, which is that of another interpretation that also that came around, that was back in the late of the 60s, and that is Matt Hagen. So here is the official teaser that just came out. So let's take a look and let's make it happen. So without further ado, it's time to react. Here we go. Damn it. Holy shit. October 23rd. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty good. Including the whoop sound. I was like, what the hell? That that jumped me. I'll admit that. And from the looks of it, that we're gonna have a story origin of how of the rise and the fame of Matt Hagen, and things starts to go upside down, and having of the misguarded face. And from the looks of it, apparently that thing is that gets a little bit of a slice of dice coming of a gangster, and it just desperation that he called of a scientist that have the development of a chemical that can that could, to have rejuvenate of his face. And obviously the things that goes horribly wrong, and that it's just that not just his face, but his entire body is start becoming as a living clay. And just the way that he, just just lying in that tub and just wiping wiping the face off like that. I was like, oh my god, dude, this is definitely this is scary as hell. And as you can see that there's a lot of snippets that's being shown exactly what that's gonna lead to. You know, I you know, I remember, of the ending of that part two episode that is from Batman the Animated Series, and like anybody, like everybody who watches that watches the series when they were kids, and my impression when Batman explained that Hagen faked his death when he got electrocuted, and that reveals that the electricity has no effect to the clay whatsoever, and that he staged it, and whatever that's left of it was nothing but just a shell. And by the time that his former friend that says goodbye, and that this lady just instantly laughing, and that da da da, that was Clayface, and that these yellowish eyes started to appear, and just that tells you that we're gonna see him more often. That scared me when I was a kid. That it just plagued me knowing that Matt Hagen is dead and Clayface lives. That was the memory that I had ever since then. So this, having Matt Hagen to be in the films just like this, I think this hands down that this is going to be the most interesting, and to bring that path that leads to the destruction for the sake of having of the perfection face, that instantly that becomes of the gift to the curse. And with so many iterations, and including the Cape Crusader, that was the original, and with so much of live adaptations that is of like Birds of Prey and Gotham. But the best part, well, the best that I like the most about the Clayface, Harley Quinn. Yeah, I said it. That's to me that because he's so obsessive of the acting, and still because part of him that he is still an actor. And there's also the Suicide Squad, Sekida. I can't pronounce it. I know exactly what I'm talking about, but the point is that with having Matt Hagen to have that of the tragic tale, that this could be the most interesting that they ever have, because he is one of the considered of the most popular that's ever known. So October 23rd that will be coming out. So that was considered that was the first tease, and to me that does look pretty good, especially that he has to force to wear of the plastic face mask that you see that the Cody Rhodes used to wear. So we are going to be expected of the official trailer that's going to be coming out very soon. So until then, if you guys do like this teaser, and if this is something that you would like to see what comes out in the fall, then hit the like button and also leave a comment down below. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. So take care, guys, and peace.